Today we're going to watch an ad called The Bear, produced for Canal Plus, and we're going to break down three things. First, how do you make a scene dramatic? Second, the pace of the edit is determined by the pace of the story. And third, great VFX does not call attention to itself.
Okay, that was great, guys. Really great. The fire should be higher. You were amazing. Let's do another one.
D'où vient ma passion pour le cinéma?
Like an explosion. Boom.
Je crois que j'ai toujours aimé le cinéma. Le travail avec les acteurs,
I know.
And after,
les effets spéciaux.
you can add some explosion.
Yeah. More explosions. That's always good.
He is an amazing director, very sensitive.
I don't give a shit! I want
La mise en scène.
a white shot like that. Castle burning, we like that. Everybody screaming, lot of blood, boom, explosion.
Le scénario.
We're ready for
Yeah, coming.
La musique. En fait, j'aime tout dans le cinéma. Vous savez, j'ai vu tellement de grands films depuis tant d'années qu'un jour je me suis dit, pourquoi pas moi?
So what are the things that make something dramatic? Let's look at the opening scene. It is already dramatic because it's war. But how do you bring it to life on screen? It's not the cinematic tools of music, sound design, shaky cam, explosions. They are all important, but really it is choosing when and where to put them. For example, you could have gone slow motion throughout, but if you notice, they choose to use slow motion only at this one specific point where she's right about to deliver the killing blow. Or here when you hear the steel sword slice through the enemy. In reality, you would not hear the sound of the steel in all this chaos. But by highlighting this sound, you drive the viewer's attention to the intensity of this moment. And that's what makes a scene dramatic. Picking the parts of the scene that has the most charged energy and highlighting those sections using the cinematic tools at your disposal. Next, the pace of the edit is determined by the pace of the story. The first half is the action scene, and it is high energy, and therefore they choose to cut it with fast cuts. And the second half is a mockumentary, so the edit itself is a lot more slower. You can literally see in the timeline how the first half has way more cuts per second compared to the second half. Third, great VFX does not call attention to itself. What is fantastical in the frame must be made to look perfectly natural within the scene. Look at all the tiny details that they've added to make the bear look natural. It includes the lighting, the tiny micro expressions like the snout moving, the ear moving, or even the eyes. All these things ultimately add to the immersion of the story instead of you looking at the bear and thinking, hey, something doesn't look right. Visual effects in movies was invented as a way to show things that didn't exist in reality as reality. So how do you know that your VFX is great when nobody realizes that it was VFX in the first place? And that's how you breathe life into a bunch of pixels. Until next time, peace. I'm out.